Welcome back, folks. We got the players around 5 here. Mr. Travis, Mr. Jonathan, man, those are some exciting games. They were pretty close.
Stressful.
I had a lot of fun. Hollis and I were enjoying those a lot. Man, let's talk about game 1, starting off CTM Gabe. You get to 6 points. Oh, so close. And then those resistors, they just start popping up, and it was tough. Tell us about your mindset there. You're getting really close. You're doing awesome moves. You're shutting down the toll booth, siphoning, vamping. It's tough. Once you're out there.
Well, it's funny because like we even joked about it before the match starts. Like, watch it. I'm gonna get to 6, and then it's gonna stop.
Oh.
Because like that's what it's been seemed like all day. Like
Yeah.
I just played CTM before it, got to the 6.
Yep.
The resistors came out, and it's like, well, if I can just get ahead of them.
You jinx yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty incredible. I mean, you're on very low money for a majority of the game, but
my gosh,
you
yeah.
just get those assets out there and
It's jam.
just jam. Yep.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, you start to get an edge, and it's tough. It's a tough spot to be in. But you got there and had some nice tag punishment pieces to consider as well.
I got lucky. I think with the double emergency shutdown, that was really rough on me. I didn't see that second one coming.
Yep.
Because usually you see one in a deck.
Sure.
So the second one, I was really scared I was going to get agendas, and he would just go and get it.
Right.
But I got lucky again with my hand.
You got there.
My
Yep.
agenda stayed in R&D for a while.
That's right, where they needed to be. And with a res Sansan on the board, yeah, you got to a game state.
Yeah.
Pretty confident, I imagine, by the end
Yeah.
game. Tough one. So let's talk about round 2. Man,
Round two.
I was so excited. You started getting these traps, and they started to fire. And it was like, man, we're getting points. We're getting brain trusts, getting up to 6, and now you're on 6 points. And that really, right, is where you want to be as Gym
Yep.
Techie, is putting you in a situation where that's game point.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking, right? You've got unimpeded access to R&D. You're not hitting Sherlock St. HQ, very taxing. What's your line of thinking at that point?
Yeah, because after that cerebral overrider,
Right.
I really had to be careful, and I figured, he's been showing me snares,
Yeah.
and I know he has PriceX, so anything double installed on his server is a shock and price snare to me. So I was like, if I can just keep going R&D, we'll win eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't get points. But
Right.
He managed to get 3 brain trusts out, and I
Yeah.
thought that was insane. I
It
didn't-
was really strong.
I thought I was keeping track of when he drew, and I guess I missed the second one. I didn't really
Okay.
want to miss the second one,
Yep.
and that was rough.
So you had at that point maybe 1, 2 cards left in your stack?
I had, like,
and
1 at the
Yeah.
end, yeah.
And no levy,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, the end was in sight, and maybe that's where you really get to the point of like that just exhaustion, right? Running out the deck puts you in a position of you just can't tank the damage.
Yeah.
And so that's a decent spot for you. What was your thinking, right? You've got some ice, may or may not be impactful. How do you choose to put down your ice in those situations to try and just slow down his rush?
A little bit of it was, like I put the crick down, and then when Yogg came out, I was kind of like, well, you know what this is. There's no use in turning this over. And I thought the little engine would burn through the Davids enough to kind of like slow you down, and eventually you would run out of Davids. When you shot the spoon out, I was like, well, that plan's out the window.
That's pretty good.
That was the last minute.
a good
I
card.
I cut the third peddler for that spoon.
Yeah.
Just because I hate seeing Tollbooth and Archangel on CTM, but it turned out okay here too.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I think a huge play actually was he had just res Lotus Field.
Yep.
And I deja vu'd for NRE.
Yes.
So he chose to put down an agenda probably thinking I was going to do NRE. So I said, well, if that's a snare, I'll lose it. But I know I have a same old thing back. So I ran it and got the Philotic.
Yep.
I think I felt comfortable after that.
Right. Really great getting that recursion piece there, giving you some flexibility, despite not doing that many Valencia-style things, right? No blackmail, whatever.
Like-
You got in there,
Yeah.
and you did work. Well, it was a close one, guys. We really enjoyed watching it. Thanks for some great games. A a lot of fun seeing you guys play, and we'll see how that top three turns out very soon. and we'll let you guys know what the results of today's tournament is. Stick with us. Quick break. We'll get Hollis back on here. We'll get to our outro. We'll talk you guys out and give you guys that sweet card reveal. So, see you in a second.